Oh, hi guys, my name is Nihil. Welcome back to my channel. From an international student and spending a decade starting from scratch to achieving something that I always wanted in my life, have taught me a lot about how to handle my personal finances and the money senses that you must have to be able to achieve any kind of financial freedom that you want in life. And today I'm going to discuss about few habits that you must develop or you must stop doing that will help you guys to achieve what you want in life. And those are the important things that will matter when it comes to money and finances. So let's start with the point number one. Very first habit you need to develop is you need to have a savings in place every month. So in today's world, 90% of the people, they don't save any money, because when they have a paycheck, what they do is they spend everything on their bills, on their rent, and whatever money is left, they spend that on the luxury and entertainment purposes. But your attitude towards money should be different, in a sense like when you have your paycheck every month, you should have at least minimum of 10% saved every month. That way, you'll develop a habit of savings, and then your mind will get trained in such a way that it will create more ideas to generate more revenue or to have more income in future, and that habit will help you to save more money down the road. One of the new normals these days is debt. So that's the point number two. You should be never comfortable with the bad debt, and you need to understand what is good debt and what is bad debt. And in today's world, the new normal is getting everything that you want or need that you can't afford on a credit card or on a line of credit. And this is the debt you're not never getting out of it, because this is just a rat race that you will follow until your end of the life. So let's say you want to buy a new car, but actually you cannot afford a new car, but these companies, they make a great loan offer that, oh, your bi-weekly payment is only $200, and and then that will force you to buy a new car. But you don't realize that you're buying that car on a 10% 12% interest rate, and this debt is a bad debt, because you will depreciate your money faster than you think, and then you're never going out of this debt again, because after 5 years that car is, you don't like that car anymore, you're going to get a new car and you're going to do the same mistake again, and this is the mistake you will keep falling until until your retirement age. And after retirement, it will be very hard for you to survive, because you did not understand the concept of bad debt and a good debt. So you must avoid the debt, and the rule of thumb is you shouldn't be buying anything unless you can pay for it right out. If you cannot pay for it right out, you shouldn't be buying anything on a line of credit. What I do is, you should pay off everything that you have a loan for if you have money saved up, and you should not be buying anything on a loan or line of credit, and this should not be normal. Number three, emergency funds. Emergency funds are very important when it comes down to your personal finances, because peace of mind is the very important thing in your life, and nothing can outright that peace of mind. So you should have at least 2 to 3 months of money saved up for your emergency funds, in case something were to happen to your family, and then if you were to have a medical emergency, or let's say your car broke down, you need a new engine and you have to spend $10,000 on it, then you need that emergency fund saved up. That way, when that expense occurs, you have that peace of mind. And then peace of mind is really important when it comes down to personal finance. Nothing can overcome that peace of mind. So you must make a habit of having emergency funds all the time for at least 3 months of your monthly expenses. That's the basic rule of thumb. Point number four is investments. Now, we've talked about savings in point number one, but savings are only good if you invest them. Let's say you put that savings into the bank account, in a normal savings account. That savings account will not generate any growth on your money, and that savings is just like no good if you just keep that money in the bank account, because the way that inflation is right now, you are losing money every day if you don't invest that money. So I would say that keep looking for investment that will suit your needs, and then you should have a mixture of investment that will grow your money faster than your savings account, and this is the only way that will help you to grow money. And this investment habit is very, very, very important, because the way inflation right now, the inflation is at 3 to 4%, and in last couple of years it's even more, but this is just an average that I'm talking about. So if you're generating only 3% every year, then if you have $1,000 today and after 10 years that money grew at 3%, that means that you did not have any growth on your money. So you should be looking for investment opportunities out there and then invest your money in where you can grow your money faster. Now, the very last point that I want to mention here, guys, is I know we've talked about saving, we've talked about income and expenses, but savings at one point, it only becomes to an extent that you can only save so much money out of your paycheck. Now, your goal also should be to how you can increase your income and what you can do to increase that savings. And the only way to increase that savings is to increase your revenue that you're earning from your job or your business, and your focus should be also that on how to increase that, because at one point you cannot save more than at a certain level, right? You can only save certain amount of money. Then your focus also should be to save more money and on how to make more money. But again, I just want to reiterate, if you earn more money, you should not be spending more money, because that's the main mistake that people do. Let's say you have a $70,000 package, and then you got another job that makes you $100,000, but at the same time you're getting a new car, you're getting a bigger house. Then it doesn't make sense for you to spend that $30,000 extra earning on things that you don't want, because you were living in a smaller house, you were driving a little bit older car, but that's fine, right? So you don't want to be doing that at all. Oh, and one more important point that I want to mention here, guys, is please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you think that this content is giving you some information that you want and that will help you grow in future. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining, guys. I will see you in the next video.